Hi, my name is Noah Walters, and I'm a sophomore at Saline High School in Saline, Michigan. Before I tell you why I would love to be a part of the SEAS program, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born on March 15, 2002 in Saline, Michigan at the University of Michigan Hospital. I grew up in Saline for my entire life. I began my schooling at Pleasant Ridge Elementary and then later at Heritage Elementary. At 5th grade, I started to show an aptitude for math and science, so I was moved forward to take pre-algebra the next year at Saline Middle School instead of Everyday Math 6. I continued to learn as much as I could throughout middle school, and I eventually became a freshman at Saline High School. My freshman year, I took honors science so that I could learn more about science and dig deeper into that area of my interest. I also took honors advanced algebra 2 that year, which was typically a sophomore course. However, this course didn't stretch my mind as much as I had wanted it to, so I took the steps to take pre-calculus over the summer so I could start AP Calculus my sophomore year. Currently as a sophomore, my two favorite classes are definitely AP Chemistry and AP Calculus, because I love the way that I can learn new things and discover things that I had never known about the world. I participate in many extracurricular activities, including Destination Imagination, where I can use my creativity and critical thinking skills to solve challenges put forth to us by judges, First Robotics, where I am part of the programming team in charge of designing and creating an application that we can use to scout other teams and find out their strengths, Saline Marching Band, where I am the only sophomore on snare drum in the drum line, and Taekwondo. Taekwondo has helped shape my life in many ways. I began when I was 5 years old and earned my black belt 2 years later at the age of 7. I started competing and earned state champion 2 years in a row in the areas of forms, sparring, weapons, and combat sparring. I then became an instructor and helped out at my stepfather's Taekwondo school in Chelsea, Michigan until my freshman year, when I was able to run my own Taekwondo school as head instructor with my sister. Other than my extracurricular activities and schooling, I enjoy a good many things in my free time. I am a fan of using Arduino and Raspberry Pi to build cool projects from scratch, such as a 13-inch BB-8 robot or creating a web server so I can use voice commands to turn on non-smart electronics. I also enjoy playing music. I am a percussionist on the drumline and enjoy stretching myself to learn new things there, such as 4-mallet marimba pieces. Here's a little sample of some of the stuff that I've played. I also am a fan of riding ATVs and dirt bikes on the Silver Lake sand dunes up in Michigan. Most importantly, however, I love spending time to play with my dog. Now that you know a little bit about me and where I came from, let me tell you why I would love to be a part of the NASA SEAS Internship program. In 5th grade, part of our curriculum was on astronomy. This was by far one of my favorite science units I have ever taken. Later, I was building a snowman and lied with my back on the ground and just stared at the sky. It was then that my little head began to start to think that there was more out there than just what was in front of me at that very moment. I thought back to that 5th grade class and all the things that existed beyond our small, tiny field of vision, such as planets, solar systems, and other galaxies. Every time I look at the sky now, I get that same feeling that we are only on a small part of the universe as a whole, and I want to do everything that I can to learn about that universe. A little less than a year ago, I was participating in Destination Imagination, and my team moved on from the state's competition to the Globals competition in the Scientific Challenge. Globals was located in Nashville, Tennessee, and while I was there in Nashville, I saw a section of the expo there that was dedicated to NASA. I walked around some of the things that there were to see, and ended up stopping by a demonstration where information was being sent from a Raspberry Pi to an Arduino through the flashing of a light. I started to talk to the person running the experiment, and we talked about how cool this was, and some of the other things that you can do with this technology. It was him that told me about this opportunity. I want to be a part of the SEAS program because it would give me the opportunity to use my knowledge in areas such as physics, calculus, chemistry, and technology on a real-life situation that I was heavily invested into. I would be able to apply skills such as creativity and critical thinking on problems that I would never get the exposure to otherwise. Most importantly, I would gain experience in a field that I want to devote the rest of my life to. I'd be able to experience what I hopefully might see myself doing in 10 to 15 years. Getting into this program would be the experience of a lifetime, and certainly a dream of mine come true. I hope you consider accepting me, Noah Walters, into the NASA SEAS Internship program, and thank you for watching this video.